In Texas Station, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event, the 109th and final JBT event of the 2014 calendar year, since we got about, 7 hours left in 2014. Wesley Low looking to pick up title number 19 of his incredible JBT career. Was incredible all day long, going plus 400 and even 400 up, which is appropriate since it's $400 for first today in this sort of super regional event, as we called it. So we get bowlers sticking around for main event, a few bowlers early for trials, and double Arizona Mojave points make this a little bit tougher field than usual. One of those people making a cameo appearance here is the number 2 seed, Sam Cantrell, Wesley's opponent. Qualified 17 pins behind Wesley and beat Tyler Bowe in the semifinal match to set it up. Both bowlers struck in the first, West struck in the second, and that's Sam leading that 2-8 there in the third. Simultaneously in the handicap division, that's Brooke Collins. She's your handicap division top seed. Either she or her opponent, Tyler Thomas, is going to win their first career title. That's Tyler there, and he's got to beat Brooke by 6 pins to tie and 7 pins to win. Sam hooks it at the 2-8 on this house-ish shot and converts. There's Tyler here. He won the semifinal match over friend and fellow Utah bowler Kelly Johnson. Utah making a good showing, as they tend to do in our Mojave events. Sam's first career title match with us. Many, many, many other accolades in his resume, out mostly in California. Wheels back and crushes 10 in the pit there, and Thomas has his spare. Bowled on, they got an 822 machine here, so we bowled on one of the Brunswick patterns called Score King, and it didn't say Struggle King, it said Score King, therefore they scored. After the super tough pattern we laid out for main event, it must have seemed like he had 4 arrows to hit today, but it was only a 5.8 ratio pattern, and house patterns are more around 10 or 11, so. But once you bowl for a whole week on something like 2-1, it must have felt pretty easy to them today. Wesley can make any pattern look easy. Thumb sort of in the ball, cups the entire ball back in that arm, and just the pins have no chance. I like that Wesley entertains himself when he bowls. Oh! Meanwhile, Tyler gets the 9-10 out of the church. That's pretty hard to do. Try and do that at home. To take only the 9-10 out of the church. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Hitting the 10 pin.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I also know that I've never seen Brooke as the top seed, because this is only her second career top 5. Qualified first today at plus 273, and you see why. Nice shot from her there. Wow. A little light there. A little light there, but he gets 8 in a re-rack. For some reason, through nobody's efforts, the right lane rake suddenly comes down. Wesley's going to take care of that. He's a multitasker, that Wesley. Has to not get sloppy at the spare here. Oil in the middle, friction outside, so he's going to do a hook ball at it. Has it no problem. Pretty nice to have in your cheering section the vast majority of Team USA and a couple other studs here. We got Low, Coffee, Tang, Glazer, Vittori, and Tang at your rooting section. That's not bad right there. Tangs, of course, took home $5 grand between the two of them 24 hours ago. So, party at the Tangs. Sam with a big loping arm swing, big push away, a lot of power. Not that time. This is wiggled at the break point, and he goes the IDK look. Similar problems for Thomas over in the handicap division. It's 2-8-10, even worse than Sammy's 2-4-8-10. This is one of those rare times a pin helps by standing up. 2-4-8-10, much more makeable. Let's see if he gives it a run here. You try and make it. you run the risk of losing some count. Instead, he just takes the 3 off and trails by a bunch. 30 pins through 4 frames. Tyler too trails by no, not quite a bunch. He only losing by 7 on the board, but he's given 6 more, so it's a 13 pin deficit overall. That shot will help. Trying to win for his mom on his mom's birthday. Whoa, way wide. On house, that might come back and touch the head pin. Even the sort of halfway pattern we got out today, no, that's too wide. Brooke is working off a second open and a second 9 miss open. You got to make these spares, or do that and never leave a spare again. Those are your 2 options. Sam lucky to not wash out on that ball and covers up the spare. Got to get something figured out. Wesley is not one to let his opponent back into matches very often. When he gets that strike line, he is just flat out devastating. Nice break for Brooke, only leaving for 2. Wesley using that full approach. He needs to generate a lot of leg speed because he's not a big guy. Just continues to shred racks. Wes. Or he was a quiet little kid. Now he's a noisy little kid.
He's like 15, isn't he?
I think he's closer to 17 now. He's getting old and getting old. Oh, Brooke, a third 9 miss. And her body language tells the story there. Can't be giving them extra frames to your opponent. My goodness. Go to your room, Brooke.
I know.
Don't miss 9 counts, Brooke.
That's 3.
Hang in there, Brooke. A lot of game left. Very little game left for Sammy over there as Wesley's on a 270 pace through 6, but Tyler not able to take full advantage of Brooke's mistakes by not filling his own frames. Now he's got a real tricky bucket to shoot at, so he's letting Brooke hang around. See if he ends up paying for that in the last couple frames. Nice shot there from Sam. He's still got room for what, 238s? Yep. So still a game, but he must start throwing some X's. And another mistake is the handicap match is getting sloppy over there.
Thanks.
This is it. Well, I call him like I see him, kiddo. That's what happens here. Thomas trails by 9 and he's given 6, so it's an overall 15-pin deficit for the Utah bowler playing the Washington lady. Way left of target. He's all over the place on number 49 right now, unfortunately, for Sam. Tyler has to deal with the 10-pin. So he had room for 238, but once you don't continue that string, all of a sudden that's a loss of frames you don't have time to afford. Is the best he can do is 218. Wesley would have to already throw an open here if he can just stay clean and win it all. And Tyler misses that 10-pin. He's in trouble now. Little right of targets. Oh, look out. That pin's still rolling around. Extremely fast racks here at Texas, clearly. All right, we'll see if anybody can make a spare in the handicap division. Brooke attempts that 4. Thanks as always to Jerry and the whole crew of Texas. It is unbelievable how generous and easy Jerry makes it for us to run these tournaments. Just gives us a bowling alley for a week. Says do what you need to do. Simply awesome. Hey, look at this. Look at that. What's that little slashy thing that's going to go up on the board? How about that?
I don't think I know what they're called.
Sparee or something like that?
Starts with an S.
Yeah.
Is that Latin? Strikeout? think it's German.
Brooke from Olympia, Washington's capital. Maybe I haven't bowled in Olympia yet. Maybe you see that on the calendar one of these days. Oh.
Hey, dude, you cured that.
Boom for Wesley. All right, solid 2 frames from Collins there. Puts all the pressure squarely on Thomas. He's got to make up pins. Sam has to sheet, period. Sam is not going to sheet. Heck of a bowler, but a little lost on this pair right now. When lanes transition here at Texas, they tend to transition rapidly and majorly. You don't make like 2 and 1s here. You make 12 and 4s or something like that.
You're lucky.
Sam launches it at that 2-pin. Pair to pair, really difficult here.
The start of my block today, 160.
All right, a little slashy thing for Tyler this time. This will be his career high finish either way too. Sam's got room for 207, which would force West to open twice, and just can't get the look right now. It's frustrating for Sam for sure. All right, 9th frame strikes are huge. Don't count out Thomas yet. We're gonna stay with it here at the 11-minute mark. Well, good spare there. Irrelevant spare, unfortunately, as well. I think it's a low 5 off camera. Brooke just has to fill frames here, and she's going to win her first title. No!
7 out.
How did that? Usually when bowlers leave a solid 7, it's the pin accelerating over the top of the 7, and that didn't happen there. That was a little unusual. Wesley packs one back. Could be in the 250s. That wasn't the high game of the finals. It was Heather Penitzer won the women's series with a 277 game earlier today over Amanda Atkins 230. So fine job out of the ladies. Another slashy thing for Brooke is she's gotten it together here in the last 3 frames. Brooke would 9 miss here for 153 plus the 6 she's getting for 159, which would still give Tyler an opportunity. This is just killing him. It's killing him. He's pretty talented, folks, as just about everybody in the country knows already. There's the mark, and there's the win. Brooke Collins going to win today's JBT title. Well, having your kid win their or have their career high finish is still a good birthday present for Mama Thomas. It was Brooke's day. Look out! Oh, the hard nickel.
No brakes.
There it is. And she is a happy camper. It was whoever was going to put it together first. Brooke did a couple frames earlier. Whoa. Good heavens. I hope I got that. I was off the corner of the camera. I hope I got that one. Is he just having some fun on a Wednesday afternoon in Vegas. Make it 19 for the incredible Wesley Low.
Spin like Dallas, both right-handed.
And make it 1 for our brand new champ, Brooke Collins.
A wheel!
Look out. Crowd loving that. See what his next bag of trick is. There is the smile. There of a champ.
Loft it. Got it?
She is dancing. She is hugging Abby. We got to see what Sam does next. No.
It really did.
Where's our black girl? Should be sitting down, black girl. Did. Great job out of all of our finalists. We'll do it again in Roswell in 3 days. See you soon.